Ben Harris wasn't playing with us in 2003, but he was playing in 2005. So
Yep.
that's what I was thinking. There you go. Hey,
Well,
I'm done now. I'm happy.
the next one. Fullback, Jack. Winger, Tom. Centre, Callum. Centre, Liam. Winger, Ryan. Standoff, Joel. Scrum
Oh,
half.
stop.
Go on.
It's Leeds. It's Leeds.
It's Leeds.
And it's Joel Moon. Leeds. Oh God, it could be one of many. Leeds 2015.
No, it's 2017.
Ah, shit.
So I would have gone on to say scrum half Danny, prop Brad, hooker Matt, prop Mitch. I think that might have then maybe got you to it with Matt Parcell and Mitch Garbett.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of it blends into one, that for me a bit. You know, kind of like the 2017 team versus the 2015 team. Okay. Is that half a point or 1 point? Or no points?
Oh, it's no points. It's team and year.
Oh, harsh. Go on.
Finally, fullback Paul, winger Darren, centre Martin, centre.
Stop. It's
Go on.
St Helens.
It is St Helens.
It feels like one of the defeats of us. That's what that team felt like. 2002.
It is the 2002 team, yeah.
That's the 2002 team.
When Sean Long won it with a drop goal.
Oh God! Bradford had such a good team in 2002. Absolutely got robbed in that final. But anyway.
Yeah, it was the.
Hey, it was the boot off final. It was Henry Paul, wasn't it? That one.
No, Henry Paul didn't play in this one. I think you're thinking of the.
I think that's 99.
Yeah,
it's 99. I'm thinking.
It's isn't it the voluntary tackle final, 2002?
Oh, there's been many games that St Helens have stolen from us over the years. It's fine. 2002. See, obviously that's the 2002. I've kind of half forgotten because we won it in 01 and won it in 03, and then we won it in 05. So the 2002 and 2004 years. The only thing I remember, genuinely, the only thing I remember about 2004 is Danny Maguire going over for the winning try. I don't remember that game other than that. And yeah, games we've lost like 2002, absolutely not a clue. Like couldn't even tell you anything about it. I don't think. Yeah.
I think 2002 was the one with the couple of controversial refereeing decisions. Was it the one with the
couple?
The knockdown pass that was missed by the video ref for one of your tries?
Was it the?
And then there was the Mike Bennett try, which I think wasn't there a knock on in the?
It was 2002 the Withers one where Price didn't knock it on. I think that might be 2002.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, we lost a lot of finals through 50-50 calls. Let's just say that.
You also won a few, so.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say I'd give my right bollock to be in that situation again. But there you go.
Fair enough. Everyone at home, let us know if you got because Alan jumped in quite early to get the teams, and I think you missed up an opportunity there of giving yourself the year as well on certainly on that Leeds one, but we'll see. And finally, via our friends at Love Rugby League, they've reported James Maloney returned to action for Lesignan on Saturday after successfully appealing against his suspension following a positive drug test. The 35-year-old tested positive for a banned substance on February the 27th, according to L'Independent. Is that how you pronounce it? L'Independent.
It's L'Independent, yeah.
Yeah. French outlet
like
L'Independent says Maloney was able to prove to authorities that his drug intake had been carried out for festive purposes and not to improve any sporting performance. So basically it was recreational drug testing. And the French report says the requalification decision by the AFLD, that's the French anti-doping agency, came on Friday afternoon, and that meant Maloney was then free to play again, and he made his return to the field, helping Lesignan beat Avignon 46-12 and progress through to the semi-finals of the French Elite One Championship. I mean, that changes everything in that competition, doesn't it? Maloney being back for Lesignan for the semi-finals.
Yes, probably. But, I mean, come on. I mean, it's a banned substance. Clue is in the title. It's a banned substance. Oh, honestly.
There you go.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
I don't really know what festive purposes are, but like if it's your birthday and you do some coke, then you can play. But if it's not your birthday, you can't. I don't know.
February 27th? Maybe he was just celebrating Chinese New Year.
Yeah,
I don't know.
His birthday. Well, that would be a festivity, wouldn't it? I suppose that would be a festive purpose.
See, I always associate festive just with Christmas, but obviously it's not.
Not in France.
Like it matters. No, like it bloody matters. Honestly, the guy got caught taking something he shouldn't. It's like, yeah, fine.
It's not his birthday anyway. That's the 15th of June is his birthday, so it couldn't have been his birthday. Was it his wife's birthday? I don't know if it was his wife's birthday.
Yeah, let's not talk about reprobate Australians anymore, shall we?
No. Any recommendations, anything else you want to share with our listeners?
I didn't have anything really. The one thing I would say is that I finally managed to a trip. I've started to be a bit more social and a bit more going out and about after pretty much living like a hermit. I kind of made it back to York for the first in terms of just having a social trip on my own for 2 years actually, and I went to a cafe that I really like, and I thought I'd recommend it because it's something I always liked before, and I'm glad that I could go back. And it's called Goji, as in the goji berry, and it's in the centre of York, and it's, as you would expect, vegan and vegetarian, but it's very nice. And if you're a non-vegan or non-veggie, the food is very good, and it's a nice place to kind of to sit in the courtyard out back and just kind of chill out, and that was really nice this week. So other than that, I think that's pretty much my only thing I can think of this week.
Fair
what
enough.
About yourself?
I had a busy bank holiday weekend actually. On Friday, obviously, I'd highly recommend watching your team beat Warrington away. That's great fun. And then on Saturday, we went to Lancaster, and we did most of the normal Lancaster places and things that I've recommended lots of times before. But there's a new pub opened up at the train station called the Tight and Lock, which is owned and operated by Lancaster Brewery, so they now have a sort of second presence in the city as well as their brewery, which is the other side of Williamson Park and a massive long walk away from the train station and stuff. This is literally at the train station, so we had our last drink there before we got the train home on Saturday night. That was good. So I would add that to anyone's Lancaster pub crawl, which is a fantastic pub crawl in any case. And And then, what else did we go up to? I took down some old climbing frames off the side of our house that we didn't put up, that were there before we moved in, that Emma's been badgering us for ages. My dad came round and helped me get them down. They were quite big. That happened. And then on Bank Holiday Monday, I've talked quite a bit this year about walking along canals. I walked from Barrowford Locks at Colne to basically the midpoint of the Leeds and Liverpool Canal, which is just past Accrington. I think the town or village or whatever it is called Church. That's a shithole, but yeah, the station Church and Oswaldtwistle, it gives you some sort of vision of countryside idyll, doesn't it? No.
Okay, fair enough.
No. but yeah, so I walked about 18 miles. I think it was. I had 2 apps on my phone that have given me contrasting information, so I need to actually go onto the canal route planner thing and actually measure it properly. But about 18 miles of walking, that was. It was a good day. It was the first time I'd walked and seen the Burnley Embankment, which is one of the wonders of the waterways. That was impressive. It's like a straight cut where they'd built it up from both sides to go through Burnley, so they didn't have to put any locks in to go through Burnley.
Right. Okay.
And when you're walking across it, you're kind of at rooftop height, and then you can see over the rooftops a bit away, just not that far away from your Turf Moor, the football ground. So that's quite a cool stretch.
So it's kind of like an aqueduct, but it doesn't. It's not on a, it's not a bridge per se. It's more of an embankment.
Yeah, but it does go over. I think there are aqueducts within it where you go over roads, but yeah, that was good. And yeah, it was a nice walk.
Very nice.
Yeah.
How far are we away from achievement of this Leeds to Liverpool then? What kind of percentage are we at now?
Oh right, yeah. I think that gets me to about 40 miles. So it's basically a third, isn't it? Just under a third.
Okay.
Of the Leeds Liverpool. So I've got sort of plans in June when I've got a week off, when Emma's not got the week off, to do 2 days of walking. So pick a pivot point, which at the moment I'm probably going to pick a Skipton.
Yeah.
And then walk out from Skipton one way one day, and then out from Skipton the other way the next day. Kind of
Makes
thing.
sense. Yeah.
And then I've got a little bit of time in Leeds when it's the World Cup, so I might try and do a bit more then as well.
Very nice.
But that'll be like, I'll hope that'll be like finishing off touches rather than,
yeah. You don't want a lot of mileage come October, November,
no.
do you?
But if anyone wants to walk a stretch of the Leeds and Liverpool Canal with me, then I'll be happy to have the company. Throughout the rest of the year. But yeah, the thing about the canal when it goes through towns and stuff is it's a lot murkier sometimes and a bit dirtier and stuff. But at the same, rubbish in the canal and that sort of stuff. But at the same time, you really do see our like industrial heritage and that sort of stuff, which is really interesting. I think I find it really fascinating to kind of walk under old wharfs and think what was here before, and then do a little bit of research and find out what type of industry was there, walk past all the old chimneys, lots of buildings refurbished into offices or flats and stuff. But I think it's fascinating.
Personally. No, I completely agree. I think
there's so much to see in our country. We don't need to go on beach holidays to Spain.
Cheaper too.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So next week it's our special guest appearance. We've got Lee, Warrington fan, on the show, so he'll give us a neutral perspective on the Challenge Cup games that we'll be seeing at the weekend. We'll also make sure we catch up on him about his feelings on the Warrington season so far, his experience of the Darryl Powell journey so far, that sort of stuff. So if anyone's got any comments about Warrington